Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate with you, as those may be meant for someone else. I just want to start off by saying thank you so much to everyone for your concern over my sickness. I actually took a COVID test, so I have COVID. So this is the first time I've had COVID. I did get my shot and my booster, but I ended up getting COVID. So that's what I've been dealing with. I'm definitely feeling better, not 100%. So I appreciate everyone for your well wishes and your suggestions for tea. I love that. And I just wanted to let you know that I'm feeling better. I love reading your messages. They cheer me up and they make me feel better. I just love our community that we have here. You guys are amazing. And I also loved the comments about being a Capricorn and just pushing through. You know, that we don't give up. Like, we keep going, you know, because I'm a Capricorn sun and a Capricorn rising, and it's just like you can't. It's never been in my blood to give up about anything. Like, I've always pushed through. I've never, you know, I may have struggled and not, you know, had as much drive, but I always keep going. So I appreciate that you see that in me and that I keep putting videos out, because I love my community. I love doing this. It makes me happy. It makes me feel grounded, and that I want to put my videos out for you guys, and I appreciate that you see that in me. All right, so let's get some tarot. So if you are interested in any of the cards that I am using, there is a link down below. So we're going to look at what you may possibly be struggling with, what you may be concerned with, current energies, what you need to look at. This is what you're struggling with, and then future energies that may possibly come in for you. All right. So struggling with could be finances, right? It could be struggling with finances, or struggling with trying to find the positive in things. Sometimes when we get really down, really frustrated, then we have a hard time saying, okay, how is this supposed to benefit me? How is this supposed to be a positive thing for me? And, you know, I'm definitely struggling with the COVID thing, because it's frustrating, because we have our lives, right? We have our lives, and we have so much to do. We have a lot on our plate, and we have our schedules, and we have our routines and our things that we like to do. And when something like this comes in, it like throws a monkey wrench and everything. And it's like, oh, wait a minute, this is really rocking the boat here. So it's kind of looking at it, okay, how am I going to handle this? Am I going to be frustrated and angry? Okay, yes, I may be that for a little while, but let's see. Okay, well, I guess it's saying that I need some time to myself. I need to slow down, that I need to take some things off my plate, that I need to realize that, okay, if I can't get to it, it's still okay. All right, we have the Two of Wands, and we have the Three of Cups. This could be that, you know, maybe you're thinking about starting a new business, you're starting a career, you want to go back to school. I feel like you're kind of at this, you're thinking about making some changes. Maybe you're not feeling like you have your Ten of Pentacles, that you're not feeling fulfilled financially, or it could just be within yourself, and you're not feeling happy, that you're struggling with the Three of Cups, that happiness, that playfulness, that lightness. You're struggling with a decision that you have to make, right? That you're kind of not ready to make one, but you're kind of moving towards that. You're struggling with the Ten of Pentacles, which could represent finances. Sometimes when that happens, it's like, okay, maybe is it time for me to sit down and start doing a budget? Is it time for me to start really watching, where is my money going? What's happening with it? And sometimes you'd be surprised when you sit down and you start looking at all of the ways that the money just kind of disappears, even if it's not disappears, but that we're spending money and it's like a couple dollars here, a couple dollars there, and it starts to add up. And it's like, no, I want to get in control of that. I want to get in control of my finances. I want to have that security of that financial security, you know, that I feel like I'm keeping that under control. All right, current energies, communication. So there may be someone communication with. For some reason, I'm thinking for some of you, it could be reaching out to a school. Could be taking a finance class. Could be something like that. We have Page of Swords. So Page of Swords can be that you are finally ready to face those more difficult decisions and deal with those things. We have the King of Cups, which is kind of going with the flow, but we have a lot of waves here. So I'm kind of feeling like things are feeling a little rocky and that there's some things that you have to deal with. There's some things that you have to look at. Future energies, we have Five of Pentacles, which is temporary hardship, feeling like you're alone. We have Queen of Swords, which is someone who finds the solutions to get past situations. And then we have the Page of Cups, which is those new feelings, those new emotions. I almost can see this process here of where you're struggling and you're making some tough decisions and you're taking that time to yourself and you're deciding on where you want to go and what you want to do. Sometimes it could be that sometimes when you do get sick or you do have those adjustments in your schedule, that gives you that time to figure out, okay, where do I want to go? What do I want to have happen? Where do I see myself going from here? Because you have that quiet time to kind of sort through those feelings. All right, bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. I feel like you are itching to get something done or to go do something or to have that fire or that passion, and leaving this volcano and all of these waves. I feel like whatever that is, I feel like that's what you want to leave behind you. You're like, I am tired of this volcano exploding. I'm tired of these crashing waves. I'm tired of this stress, this drama, this anxiety. I'm tired of this energy. That I want to start focusing on those things that make me happy, that make me feel good. Sometimes we're just so stuck in that energy that we're just like, we're surviving, right? I feel like you're tired of the surviving and that you want to change things up to make things smoother, to make things easier, to make things more exciting. I do feel that there's communication with someone. There's either you have to tell someone some disappointing news, or there's someone that you want to communicate. There's someone that you want to talk to. If there's no one that you can think about and that does not resonate with you, that's perfectly fine. Then the message was not meant for you. It could just be someone that you're thinking about. It could be that someone communicates with you. It doesn't, it can be so many different ways. And I try to point out all of the different things, but I kind of, usually with my readings, I have kind of an overall stronger general feeling of the reading. But if you feel that it's something different to you, then that's what you go with, because the cards are here. And if you feel like it's resonating, but you're feeling a certain way about the cards, that's okay, because that's almost like that personal message to you, if that's what you're feeling. And if it doesn't resonate with you, if there are parts that don't resonate, that's completely fine. Like, that's okay. You take the parts that resonate. If you can take that, you build from that, you move forward from that, and leave the parts that don't resonate. So like I said, for some of you, I feel like there's almost like you have to have a talk with someone first before. It could just be somebody who creates a lot of drama, that's always looking for drama, or always trying to stir the pot, or always trying to create some issues, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm really tired of this. I don't want to deal with this anymore. And sometimes we just get tired of that. We're like, you know what? I need things to be calmer. I need to start focusing on me. I need to start focusing on what is important for me and what I want to have happen. All right. We have King of Wands. So that can be learning from the past. He's somebody who's very wise. He also represents wands, which is those actions. And I always feel like he always has that look that he's thinking about things, and he's processing things, and he's looking at things, and he's figuring things out, and he's seeing, okay, I'm really going to take a look here. Is it my finances that need to be readjusted? Is there someone that's around me that I need to talk to? That I feel like I don't want to be caught in their drama. I don't want to be around this energy. Is there someone that I have to... It doesn't mean you have to immediately take action, but I feel like just recognizing it is a really good first step. Is seeing, okay, I want some change here because I feel like this is what you're struggling with. And we have this Two of Wands, and I feel like you're struggling with that decision on what it is that you want to do. Ace of Swords, new beginnings, new starts. I just feel like you want something new here, looking towards the future. And I feel like you want to change up your future because you're like, I don't want to be in this energy anymore. I don't want to be stuck in this. But it's up to you, which I've always said, it's up to you to make the changes, to make the difference. There was a really good, I wish I could access my phone. There was a really good quote that I saw today from Facebook that I'm going to post on my community page. But it was basically about your mind, and that your mind really controls how you see the world and how you perceive it and what kind of energy that you're in. And that I feel like people have to realize that they have that power of your perception is such a, I feel is such a powerful thing. It's how are you perceiving things? Yes, things happen to you, and yes, things go on around you. But it's like, how do you react to that, right? Just like I was saying from the very beginning, is that if something happens that shakes up your normal routine or shakes up your security, how are you going to perceive that? Are you going to be angry and you're going to be irritated and you're going to be mad and you're going to stay in that energy? Or are you going to say, okay, I'll do that for a little while and then I'll look at it. Okay, I'll be like the King of Wands and I'll say, okay, why is this happening to me? Why am I being put in this energy? Why is this changing? Why? What is it that the universe wants me to see? Or what is it that I have to change or I have to adjust or I have to look at? And what can I learn from this, and where can I go from there? Am I going to get stuck in this negative energy, or am I going to pull myself out and try and find the positive? What is my perception of that? It may just be right now, I feel like for some of you, is taking that rest, taking that time to yourself, figuring those things out, where you want to go, what you want to do, and then making those changes. Temperance, Sagittarius, that patience, that fire in water. I almost, for some of you, I feel like there's this fire in water, this clashing, that's what I'm feeling. With this volcano here, with the waves here, the fire and water, this clashing. And this could be something that just started. This could be something that you've been dealing with for a while, that you are finally ready to look at and to make some decisions. So it's your perception of, okay, what are those things that I can do to change this? If I'm not happy with something, what can I do to change this? Changing your perspective, changing your outlook, and then thinking about, where do I go from here? The High Priestess, that inner voice, that inner feeling. I almost feel like the clues are around you. The clues are kind of there for you to see, and it's open your eyes. And I feel like you're feeling inside that, yeah, I have a choice to make. I have to make some changes. I have to work on that. I have to work on listening to myself. Sometimes we just kind of ignore that. We're like, no. But there's that nagging feeling that becomes stronger and stronger and stronger. And I feel like that for you, this inner feeling is becoming stronger and stronger and stronger. And this is something that you have to work on focusing on. And say, what does that mean to me? Okay, I have this feeling inside. So what is this telling me? What does this mean to me? What do I have to work on? What is it trying to show me? I just feel like being open to those things that are being shown to you. I just feel like that just broadens your world and your horizons and your perspective, and gets you out of that kind of that overwhelmingness of feeling stuck. Page of Cups, so we have 2 Page of Cups, so those new emotions, new feelings. I feel like up here you're like, I want to feel better. This is like, yes, I'm going to feel better. I'm going to work on feeling better. I'm going to work on feeling more positive. I'm going to work on making those changes that I need to do to make myself feel happier and feel better. I'm going to work on these 3 of Swords, and do I feel that there's something holding me back? Do I feel like I'm focusing on something that's negative? Am I focusing on hurt? Do I have to make some tough decisions, right, with this Page of Swords, and kind of walk away from some relationships or distance myself from some relationships? Are there some tough choices that I have to make? But in the end, is that what is best for me? It can be a back and forth, and this may take some time, right? This is not something that just happens overnight. But for some of you, it could just be like you wake up in the morning and you're like, you know what? Today is going to be an amazing day, and I'm going to make some tough choices and some big changes, and I'm going to work on a new perspective, and I'm kind of cleaning house. Could be mentally and physically. So it could be like you're tired of the fighting, you're tired of the disagreement. Like I said, if that goes with this volcano, if there's someone that's creating a lot of drama and whatever, with these waves here crashing, you know, is it that like you're tired of that energy there? we have the Emperor. And that's coming into that confidence, that power, the power of the Emperor. Look at you being so strong and confident and being in that Emperor energy, which I can kind of see, which I had kind of, oh, that was Capricorn. I thought that was Emperor. I was wrong. We have Capricorn. So look at that coming into your own energy. Underneath there, it was almost like once you let go of this volcano here, then you're coming into your own strength and your own power, right? Your own passion. And I always feel like with this Capricorn card, he has all these muscles, and I feel like that represents that strength, and the flames represent that power, that individual and power. Since this is Capricorn reading, and I feel like since you have your card, I feel like it's you coming into your power, but it took a little bit, right? Because that was hidden underneath the Knight of Wands. So I feel like it was those decisions that you had to make first that helps you to come to the surface with that strength. And especially since after I did the Emperor, so again, that power and that strength that you have. And I want you to know that you're stronger than you think you are. And if you're playing in your mind that you're not strong, that you're not confident, that you can't do these things, then that's what you need to look at. That's what, are you having those things swirling in your head, right? That negativity. Is that something that you're doing, and is that something that you need to change? And I just want you to know that you're stronger than you think you are. And for you to believe in yourself and to come into your own power. And if you're already there, that is amazing. I am so happy for you. And keep going, keep working on it, keep striving for those goals, whatever those goals are, and those dreams, and to push through. And you're going to have those moments where you feel like you're going backwards, but then it's like pull yourself up and focus on the positive, right? It's some work that you're going to have to do, but you know inside that this is the right direction for you. Bottom of the deck, the Magician. I love it. You are in power. You are in control. Don't ever doubt that. It's up to you. You're in control of the cups, the wands, the pentacles, and the swords. There may be some challenges that head towards you, but it's how do you handle that challenge? Believing in yourself that you can do it and you are stronger, and it's actions that you do and that's perceptions that you have. And believing in yourself, because I believe in you. All right? And that's what you have to remember. Okay, so let's do a fortune reading card. Let's close out with that. All right, we got cards all over the place. These two kind of came flying out, so let's go with that. Okay, we have Snake. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path, but be careful. So I feel like that goes with the High Priestess, but believing in yourself, but be careful that, you know, that of the people around you, because when you start making changes that, you know, some people may not be happy. And just know that be true to what you feel, to your truth. And we have Mountain. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. So I definitely feel like there's challenges here for you, like I said, with the volcano and the waves. And then we have the mountains here. So there's some challenges that you are facing, but it's all about your perspective and about how you're going to handle this and how you're going to deal with this and how you're going to overcome this, right? That you will overcome this, you will get past this, you will move forward, that you're in power, you are in control, coming into your own power and your own strength. It's stuff that you have to work on. And to listen to that inner voice, because I really feel like that will help you and guide you on your journey and your path. All right. Thank you so much for caring. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. As always, stay positive and stay safe, and I will see you next time.